I'm gonna give you an incorrect sentence and see if you can spot the mistake. かなちゃん、かわいいだね. You're cute, かなちゃん. Did you catch the mistake? That's right. You shouldn't use the here because かわいい, cute, is an I adjective. The correct version is かなちゃん、かわいいね. You're cute, かなちゃん. Again, I adjectives like かわいい, cute, don't require the here. But if you're gonna use na adjectives or nouns, you will need the. For example, if you wanna use きれい, beautiful, きれい is a na adjective, so you should say かなちゃんきれいだね. You're beautiful, かなちゃん. And I'm using the here. Or if I'm gonna use a noun like 雨, rain, and say this to her using the word 明日 tomorrow, it's gonna be 明日雨だよ. It will rain tomorrow. And here I'm using that because 明日 is a noun. And this is pretty basic, so even if you're a beginner, you probably already know this. But if you don't, you can join my email group because I'll help you acquire natural native-like Japanese exactly the way we speak Japanese in real life from day one. Because typical learning resources like textbooks and apps don't really teach you the way we actually speak Japanese. So click on the link in the description and subscribe to my email group. Here's the thing. Many non-native speakers, even if they're at an advanced level, keep making this mistake. And why does that happen? Well, it's because consciously knowing something like, okay, you will need that with na adjectives and noun, but you don't with it adjectives. Consciously knowing this is different from unconsciously, being able to unconsciously using it when you're speaking spontaneously. And this matters a lot when you are learning a language because a lot of practical knowledge is implicit, meaning it's unconscious knowledge. Just think about when you're speaking Japanese or English naturally and fast. You don't have the time to consciously thinking the rules, definitions, or patterns. So even if you know how da works here, it's likely that you continue making mistakes because when you are speaking fast and intuitively, it doesn't always come out correctly. So I'm going to read both correct and incorrect sentences fast and see if you can catch the mistakes. Number 1. 車なんだけどさ、ちょっと高いだけど買おうか. Is this correct and incorrect? 3, 2, 1, and it's incorrect. Instead of saying 高いだけど, I'm supposed to say 高いけど without the. So the correct version will be 車なんだけどさ、ちょっと高いけど買おうか. About the car, it's a little bit expensive, but let's buy it. Number 2. このレストラン、インテリアはゴージャスだけど、料理はいまいちだね。3, 2, 1, and it's correct. このレストラン、インテリアはゴージャスだけど、料理はいまいちだね。This restaurant has a gorgeous interior, but the food isn't that great. So when you use an English adjective like gorgeous, it's considered a na adjective in Japanese. So you need to use the. So gorgeous だけど is correct. Number 3. このバッグ、デザインはシンプルだけど意外と便利だよ。3, 2, I can't do this. 3, 2, 1, and it's correct. このバッグ、デザインはシンプルだけど意外と便利だよ。This bag has a simple design, but it's surprisingly useful. シンプル is a na adjective, and 便利 useful is also a na adjective. Number 4. このカフェ静かだし、コーヒーも美味しいだからよく来るんだよね。3, 2, 1, and it's incorrect. 美味しい delicious is an I adjective, so you can't use that. So it should be このカフェ静かだし、コーヒーも美味しいからよく来るんだよね。This cafe is quiet and the coffee is good too, so I come here often. And if you say, whoa, that was too fast, well, that's kind of the point. In spontaneous conversation, you have to process the language pretty fast and intuitively. So if you struggle to process this, what should you do? Should you spend an entire Sunday doing fill-in-the-blank exercises, skipping the family dinner you weren't keen on anyway? And the answer, I think, is actually no. I wouldn't recommend doing that. And why is that? Well, it's obviously because family is important. But linguistically speaking, this type of exercises has a very low return of investment. Again, consciously knowing the answer, being able to answer fill-in-the-blank questions is very different from being able to use it implicitly in real-life conversation. So even if you spend hours doing exercises, the chances are it won't eliminate your mistakes. And on top of that, this is not a serious mistake. Even if you accidentally add da when you're not supposed to, it doesn't make the sentence any more confusing. It doesn't change meaning, so it doesn't add any nuances. It's just like Anya's questionable Japanese. It doesn't add confusion. It just adds character. So my advice is, don't sweat it. Instead, I'd recommend improving your Japanese holistically by getting a lot of input, such as YouTube videos in Japanese, watching Netflix shows, or reading happy, wholesome manga like Oyasumi Pum Pum. I've actually made a free Chrome extension where you can instantly look up words on YouTube, Netflix, and on Japanese websites. And even if it's not 100% accurate, this kind of extension can save you a lot of time. So you might try using it. It's called Soktan, and it's completely free. And if you're a beginner or at an intermediate level, and if you still find native content a little too overwhelming or intimidating, you might want to join my email group because I have both free and paid lessons where you can acquire Japanese naturally through natural, easy, but properly contextualized examples. And you can learn how native speakers speak Japanese exactly and naturally from day one. So click on the link in the description or on the screen and subscribe to my email group, Japanese with Yuta.